Hello chat, Dan VR here. Today I'm bringing back the most goated series I've ever done, Deepwoken Academy. Today I'm going to be going over the parry changes, tempo, and venting, as that is what I see the most people complaining about in the Discord and streams, whatever else. So with the new parry system, yes, it is significantly harder to hit parries. The parry window is much smaller. There's also much more of a punishment for missing a parry. I believe it's almost a second now if you miss a parry where you are unable to parry again. So what can you do? What I recommend, if you get caught up like in a combo and you're not able to vent, do not spam F. I see a lot of people will just like panic spam their F key and it'll almost just indefinitely put their parry on cooldown because they keep getting hit or they keep missing the parry. You get hit with two M1s, you feel the combo starting. Breathe. Take your finger off the F key. Let them get that next M1 in for free. This will reset your parry timing, and then try and hit the next one. Additionally, my little tip, what I do for hitting parries more consistently, is when their animation starts, I count to 1 in my head, and then I hit F. So let's say you go for your swing, I'll go 1, F. Typically, that actually ends up lining it up really well. I don't know the exact timing for most like animations, but it works for me. I figured might as well share with you guys, make it a little easier. Moving on to tempo and venting. So venting was actually introduced to the game to more prevent these sort of ABA combos you see people talking about. Venting is when you press G once you have the proper amount of tempo, and it will push your opponent off of you, granting you the space to kind of breathe and then reset. In order to vent, you need to have a lot of tempo. Tempo is increased not only by hitting M1s and mantras, but also by being hit by your opponent, right? So it helps to be aggressive. As you can see on the footage here, this guy gets low when I first attack him. He tries to run and go on the defensive. He runs out of tempo. He's not able to vent off me. He's not able to cast mantras to fight or run. When you stop being aggressive, when you kind of just try and run away and I guess, quote unquote, just fight, like be a coward, you've already lost. You lose so much utility by not staying in the fight and just pretty much thugging it out. All I can really recommend for you guys is to just practice. The system is only a few days old, and it is significantly different than what almost everyone has known for the majority of Deepwoken's lifespan. Give it a second, right? You guys are going to figure it out. You're going to do fine. It's just been a couple days. Go into your guild base or go to Nomad Camp and just spar with your friends, Spar with your guildmates. Have fun. Relax. Practice your parrying. Just say like, oh, can you like swing on me or use mantras on me so I can practice my parrying? People always shit on the tryhards or say like, oh, they're so good because they spend all their time on the game. I mean, that's what they do. You spar, you practice, and then you get more used to it. I would not just sit and chime and think. Chime does not actually correlate to the real game, right? You could be an absolute chime demon, and then you're going to go in the overworld and run into someone like me, and I'm going to tear your fucking eyes out. Because of the skill-based matchmaking and just how chime works, eventually you're going to plateau and just fight the same skill level people and never really face a challenge. But hey, that's all I had for this video. I'm going to go over some more typical PvP mechanics like uppercutting, comboing, etc. on the next one. And y'all have a nice night.